Okay, so y'all know about the whale story. Well, I have a Bigfoot story, or some people call him Sasquatch, but he's big. Okay, so
Disclaimer, we know some people don't believe in it. Okay, shut up. We get it.
yes, thank you very much, Blue Bunny. So, me and my sister one day were out shopping, la 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 la, la, and we found some discounted Easter candy.
Where's the candy?
So we found some Peeps, and we found a couple of 12-inch chocolate bunnies, and we found some Cadbury cream eggs. Oh, look, they came together. Cadbury cream eggs, and we were like, yay, Easter candy! But the thing was, it was July, and it was around New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yes. So we put this stuff in our car.
I thought you always said it was February.
Who knows? January, February. So we put this stuff in our car, and we go to a New Year's party that was always a tradition in our family. And we have our time. We do the 3, 2, 1 countdown. Woo! It's a new year. And it was the setup of the story is for months, like 2 or 3 months, it was super, super cold, and nothing was growing. Everything was dying. Anything that could be eaten by wildlife or anything, they had to go take out. Like cows that normally eat their own grass and stuff, they had to go out and feed. They even had to feed deer. They were like, nothing is surviving, so we're going to go out and help the wild animals, and we'll feed them, the chipmunks and the squirrels and stuff, and the deer. And so we were super cold and we were super tired because it was midnight, and we're coming home, woo, in our car, woo, and we're going under these bridges. And at this one bridge, we thought we saw a bear licking out of a puddle. Lick, 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 lick. Well, guess what? The bear stood up.
But that's not the bear. Or the bear.
The bear stood up. And it was a humanoid kind of thing. It was big. So this humanoid thing looks at us in our car. Hold on, Fargo. Over there. And runs toward us. Now, Cindy and I being like, we're like, what the hell? This thing grabs onto the side of our car.
But was it out on the driver's side?
No, it was on the passenger side. I'm sorry. But it was.
But it was punching.
He could reach across and bap her.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I opened the window to feed him the Cadbury eggs.
Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes, but, so, we're like, what could this thing that's ugly hanging on the side of our car want? Well, we think he probably smells food because it's been so cold. She's like, okay, we'll feed him the Peeps. So we rolled down the window a little bit. This was in an ACM Hornet. And we weren't speeding at that point, but we were really seriously considering it. And we tried to feed him a Peep. Well, he's like, okay, it smells something. Ew! Does not like the Peeps. Okay, so she's like, well, I don't want to feed him the chocolate bunnies. Feed him the Cadbury egg. So we're like, we gave him a Cadbury egg. By the way, he didn't let me unwrap it. So that was kind of eh. So he eats it, foil and all. Goes yucky on that.
Well, duh.
So we were like, well, what do we have left? And we were like, 12-inch solid chocolate bunnies. Now, you ever had a 12-inch, a foot-long solid chocolate bunny? They're nothing to trifle with. This thing took it in one bite, in one gulp, swallows it, decides, it's good, woo. We had like 6 of these things. By the time we got done, well, first of all, I was trying to get the plastic off for them because it's rude to feed Big Squatch plastic. Just rude.
Big Squatch.
So I start ripping the plastic off. He gets impatient and he's wrecking on the car.
And you're like,
and I'm like, yo, chill it. He's like,
I thought you said wait.
and he's like, and I'm like, oh my god, this thing has a mother somewhere. Where is she, and why is she not taking care of him? So meanwhile, while I was dumb and left the window down, he's in here frustrated, comes over with his long arm and baps the driver. Now, if you ever bapped a driver while she's bapping, she starts passing out while driving. This is not good. Because now we're speeding because we're freaked out because this thing is hanging on the side of our car. So she starts passing out. So I get this brilliant idea to bite Sasquatch. Because scratching wasn't doing it. Hitting him wasn't doing it. I was like a flea. No. So I bit him. He goes, and does not fall off what he was hanging on to, I don't know. So, I fed him the chocolate bunny. He was like, okay, I'm okay. And he flies off our car. Bye! Bye! Side note, while we're freaking out and trying to feed this thing Cadbury bunnies, we kept doing the same loop because we didn't want to take this thing home because we didn't really know what it was. So we were trying to get these cops' attention on the street. So we were taking exits and getting back on the same road, and there was these two cops at the side of the road waiting for speeders, which we were, which means he should have pulled us over. But no, they're sitting in their cop car laughing their asses. So that helped a little bit. And so we're sitting there and we're watching the news a couple days later, and on the news today, 2 women were running around with a hitchhiker hanging off the side of their car. Please turn yourselves in. It's very rude to run around with a hitchhiker on the side of your car. You could have killed him. So, that thing happened. So we were like, excuse us? It wasn't a hitchhiker. It was a thing. A Bigfoot, a Sasquatch, a thing. So, yeah, screw you. We're not turning ourselves in. So a couple more days later, on the news, excuse me, Cindy. Excuse me. On the news today, a mutton balls was broken into, and all that was stolen was Hershey's chocolate. And
12-inch chocolate bunny.
And 12, boxes of chocolate. And 1 2-liter was broken open, and there was a huge footprint in the aisle. But it is a hoax, and we would please ask the people who did the hoax to pay property damages. And we're all like, it's what?
It's a hoax, okay?
It's a hoax, right? No. Okay, so okay, so fall comes around. We should also do the payday story. Fall comes around and we go on the news. And a couple of pictures. Where is it? A couple of pictures. On the news today, a hoax of 6 or 7 hunters that killed a Sasquatch. Here is a picture. And there's all these guys standing with their feet on Bigfoot, and yeah, he's huge. And it was the one, I recognized him from the car, because, he was kind of unique. So,
That's a little sad.
it is very sad. He was shot. But on all seriousness, I'm kind of glad he was gone, because then he can't track us down for more chocolate bunnies. So, moral of the story is, Bigfoot does not like chocolate peeps, chocolate Cadbury eggs, peeps. He loves 12-inch chocolate bunnies.
All the Bigfoot hunters in the world are just like
Chocolate bunnies.
finding Bigfoot.
So I think that's all I can tell you about this story right now.
Because it was getting long. It was like, it's 10 minutes long.
Well,